Hello, my Pixie Planner friends. Welcome back for another video. My name is Rachna. If you're new to my channel, hello, and thank you for being here. If you have already been subscribed to my channel, welcome back. I am so excited to show you today my kind of new planner lineup for the rest of 2021 into 2022. You guys, I'm so excited for this. I feel like I had planner peace and then I ventured away and I have come back and my heart is at peace. I feel so good about the planners that I've chosen. And if you've been on my channel for a while, you will know that these are not new planners for me, the kinds of planners that I'm using, but that I've come back to it, and I want to show you what I will be using for the rest of 2021. So I'm going to go ahead and put these other books to the side and go ahead and do a flip through for you. So first up, we have my Erin Condren Hourly. If you have not yet seen the Flora design, I highly recommend it. My video is coming out a little late, but nevertheless, I wanted to show you because I am absolutely in love with this design and with these planners. I have been using Erin Condren for the past 2 years now. And the Hourly planner is what I started with, and the Hourly planner is what I am sticking with. Recently I did a planner decluttering of sorts, and I wanted to let myself pick what I was going to naturally go for, you know, because I would convince myself and I'm like, oh, maybe I'm a vertical planner. Oh, maybe I should try out a horizontal. But I keep reaching for my Hourly and I freaking love it. So let me go ahead and show you. This is the Magnolia cover with the Flora Aqua background. I love this color scheme. I love this color scheme. The cover is beautiful, but the color is just, it is exactly for me. I picked the rose gold coil, and this is the 18-month planner. So you can see she's kind of chunky. Let me go ahead and grab my current 12-month planner. And maybe that way you can see there's a little bit of a difference there. This one does have 6 months worth of stickers in it. This one has no stickers in it yet. And the coil and the 18-month planner is slightly bigger than the 12-month coil. So that's just a comparison for you. I picked the 18-month because it was $5 more, and you cannot go wrong with $5 for an additional 6 months. So this starts in July of 2021 and goes into December 2022. This page, this vellum, I could just sit and stare at this vellum all day long. It is so stinking pretty. I can't handle it. I can, but I can't. It's beautiful. I picked the Flora design one because the flowers are gorgeous, but also because the planner has enough color, but it's muted enough where it's not in my face, which I'll go ahead and show you. I'll show you comparisons as well of what I mean when I say colorful enough, but not in your face. Okay, so this is the vellum. It's so stinking pretty. You may have seen videos of this already, but you know, if I get to adore this planner and show it off, I will. This is the quotes page that it starts off with. You've got your year at a glance from July 2021 to December 2022. Then you've got these boxes, which I have been using these to mark down memories in my current planner. So like highlights of the month. I'm probably going to make another 6 boxes here because it's kind of confusing to me why this is an 18-month planner, but there are only 12 boxes. Like, I'm gonna make another 6 boxes here, so it would just make more sense to me. All right, so I'm just gonna show you. You get your monthly view, you get the dashboard page, which, you guys, I am still trying to figure out what to do on this page. I find that I don't always flip back to it. Like in the beginning of the month, I'll write down goals, but I never check in with them. I'm kind of bad at that. So if you have ideas about the dashboard page, please go ahead and drop me a comment down below and let me know what you do on this page. Some ideas that I've been toying with are, again, writing down some more memories, some more highlights, maybe tracking achievements of the month. I think that might be more meaningful to me than trying to set a goal and then never looking back at this page. Versus if I'm going to keep this planner and look back at it, maybe some achievements or things that I did that month might be more helpful. I don't know. Send help. This is the hourly view that I live by. So if you do not know, I am a graduate student. I'm a doctoral student. I'm studying clinical psychology, and a lot of my schedule is just all over the place. It's routine, but it's not the same daily, if that makes sense. So for example, I do not have a 9 to 5 currently. I may have some clients here, and then here, and then here, and then maybe on Tuesday I only have a meeting here, and then Wednesday I have class here, and right. So my schedule is really, really wonky, day to day, week to week, and so the hourly helps me visualize that. I need to see the day in chronological order. Now, whether I am using the actual time, so for example, if I'm actually using 6 o'clock or not, that doesn't really matter to me. What's important to me is that I can see the things that are happening in order that day. I need to be able to see it that way. So if you are like me and you've never tried out the hourly planner, maybe this would be for you. Prior to discovering that Erin Condren had an hourly planner, I was just in a standard horizontal planner, but I would always write out the hours and then write where I needed to be or what I needed to do. So I love this layout for me and my life. In August, I'm going to be starting a full-time internship, so I probably will have more of a set schedule, but I still want to be able to time block. That is so important to me. Things that I'll be working on are obviously internship stuff, so I will be seeing clients, as well as working on my dissertation. So I want to make sure that I have time to do the things that are important to me, such as show up to work, do my dissertation, spend time with my husband and my puppy, see my family, exercise, and sleep. I love some sleep, okay? Sleep is good. Back from a short break. Someone rang my doorbell and my puppy went crazy. Okay, so where was I? Yes, the hourly planner serves me really well. I need to see a weekly overview. I need to know where I am going to be that week, where I'm going to be on a given day, and then that allows me to plan around that time block to schedule in other things such as, I don't know, date night with my husband, or seeing a friend, or just scheduling some planner time. I need to be able to see those things. So let me tell you what I mean by this is enough colorful for me, but enough neutral. So I currently have a colorful planner. Let me open up to a new page for you. So as you can see, there is color up here. Now, if I just had the choice of colorful or neutral, I have chosen colorful for the past 2 years. The neutral was just a little too neutral for me. I would prefer color. However, oh my gosh, my dog. Excuse my dog. When Erin Condren released the BRB. Wow, this seriously turned into an episode of Lilo Gone Wild. Okay, when Erin Condren released the Flora design, I noticed that it has color, right? You see the really muted colors, but up here it's neutral. So there's only a pop of color here in the corner, and that too barely. I mean, it's not even like a dark blue or orange. It's very soft, very neutral, and I am here for it. This means I can keep this spread as plain as I want, or if I want to use a sticker kit, the color up here is not going to clash with the kit that I'm using. I love it. I love it. They do have other color options, like they have the mid-century circles, which is entirely colorful, and then they have Just My Type, which is neutral, and I believe it also comes in a neutral but with colorful tabs. I think. I also love the font on this Flora planner. So these are just a few things that I like. And I want to show you because I am super excited. Okay, so another thing that you'll notice is every month there's a different flower, and then it tells you what the flower represents and what it stands for, which I think is really beautiful. I am really hoping that Erin Condren keeps this design. I know that's not really a thing that they do because they switch up their designs every year, but oh my gosh, if I could just, I don't know, if I could just have this forever, I'd be a happy gal, a very happy gal. All right, so that is my hourly planner. At the end of December, there are some notes pages for anyone who's wondering. Let me see how much there are. Oh no, wait. There's always one there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and then there's a contacts page, and then another year at a glance, but for 2023. So if you got important dates or anything like that, that's where you can note that down. And you guys, the stickers are so pretty. I don't have the words. I love the colors. The color scheme is just stunning. Absolutely stunning. It's totally my vibe. I love it. I absolutely love it. And this folder, oh my gosh. Okay, this folder, okay, the whole planner. I have no words for the whole planner, okay? You get a perpetual calendar that comes with the hourly planner. I usually never use these, but I think that you can come up with some great things if you wanted to use them. Birthdays, gratitude for every day. Oh my, gratitude for every day. A memory from every day if you wanted to. I personally just don't really use it because I write down my gratitude. I do journaling elsewhere. The planner also comes with a sticker sheet that has important days. Let's see what it says. Featuring year-round heritage and awareness days, months, and observances. And you have the freedom to add these to your planner if you wish. And if you don't, you do not have to. Erin Condren 100% listened to all the feedback that they received last year. People really liked that they added in all those holidays and important days into their planners. But some people said, I wish I could choose which one went into my planner. So I love that they added that sticker option in there. Okay, the next planner I will be going into right now is my agenda. Now this agenda is new to Erin Condren. It is a beautiful blush pink color and I love it so much. Comes with a snap. And as you can see, I have already started writing it, and I'll tell you exactly how I did that, but I just want to show you this has 3 pockets up here, another pocket down here, a spot here for, I don't know, a ruler or something. People get really creative with their agenda inserts, and I think that is so amazing, and I definitely need some inspiration for that myself. This is new to me. The agenda itself is new to me, so I'm really excited to look up some videos myself and see what works for me, and then I can come back and share that with you. There's also a flap in here, which my friend Shantae from Simply Shantae's Plans reminded me about. I didn't realize that was there. And then you flip over to the back, and there is a pocket here. There's another pocket thing here, pen loop here. And it comes with the standard 6 rings in gold. I love it. I love the agenda. Now, for those of you who've not seen this before, you will note that this is not a sturdy agenda cover. It moves, it's very flexible. But my friend Shantae told me that I could stick a sticker book in here, and that takes care of that issue for me. It doesn't bother some people. It did bother me a little bit, but when she told me about this sticker book trick, I love it. It's great. And back here, what I intend to add is, or I already did add, but I took it out so I could just show you what's in here, is this notepad. This is the medium-sized notepad from Erin Condren. You take the back and you stick it in here, and you have a little notepad in the back, and I think that that is awesome. This is another favorite design of mine. It's from the Erin Condren and Green Wedding Shoes collab that they have on their site. I love this print. Okay, so now going into the actual inserts of this agenda, I got also the 18 months. So it starts in, let me find the beginning. Sorry, so here was the cover page. The inserts come like this. Comes in a little plastic with 6 months at a time. I already went and inserted mine in here. So this is July to December 2021 that I have put in here. Here I have January to June 2022 and July to December 2022. So I got the 18 month as well. The 18 month, oh gosh, sorry. In order to get the additional 6 months, it was only $5 extra. So that was a no-brainer for me. I was like, yeah, of course. Of course I want another 6 months for $5. And yeah, so let me do a flip through and then I'll get into how I was able to go ahead and start planning here. So let's see, this is the Daily Duo. If you have been on my channel, you will know that the Daily Duo is not new to me. I did use the 7x9 coiled book last year, but I just found that you know, for the first 6 months it was really good for me, and then the last 6 months I was kind of like, oh, this is a lot of space. And I just didn't reach for it as much. And so when they released the A file, I was like, yeah, like my gut instinct was like, yep, I need this, but I waited. And this is something I want to remind anyone who's watching. You have time. The planners aren't going anywhere. Really think about what it is that you need and want and will use, and what you feel good about. There's a lot of people over on social media. I'm on social media, and I know that, I post my planner pictures, but what I use does not always have to work for you, right? Like, and I say this as someone who's gotten caught up in this as well. Like, what I use does not have to work for you. What you use does not have to work for me. This is just what works for me. I'm going to tell you why it works for me. If you want to give it a try, that is amazing. And if it works for you, that's even more amazing. But I wanted to use something that would feel good for me. So I waited. I did not order on launch. I think I waited at least a week afterwards. And I was like, no, I think that that's what I need. One, because I've used it before, but number two, because I was making lists in my hourly planner and I was running out of space. And so I really like to break down my day hour by hour, make a ton of lists and check those lists off. And the hourly gives me a fantastic weekly overview, but the daily really helps me get into the details of each day, which I love. So that was my little tangent side comment. But back to what this Daily Duo consists of. You've got 6 boxes here. And you have a mini year at a glance for 6 months. And oh, it goes the whole 18 months. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Okay, well, that's nice to have in there. Monthly overview, notes page, dashboard, and then you go into daily pages for the entire month. The font is absolutely beautiful. I love the compact size. Like, for me, the 7x9 was too big, and I really did not need all of that space. And I think that was one of the frustrating things for me. Like, the page itself was too big for me. You can see that the color here on the Flora design is really neutral. There are no flowers on the daily pages like there were on each of the weekly spreads and the hourly, but they do have the color, the font, and then each monthly page has the same corresponding flower that exists in the hourly planner. So it's the same layout throughout. The colors up here change every month. Yeah, and that's the daily duo. So it goes, this one goes until December, and there's just one notes page at the end. So unlike the hourly planner, which had, I think, 10 notes pages at the end, this one only has one. So I think if you're looking for more notes pages, you can go ahead and either insert them into the planner, or you can get yourself a notepad, and it fits beautifully right into this back pocket. Another thing that I know people are doing is, because this is the industry standard 6-ring agenda, you can go ahead and print your own inserts. You can get blank paper and stick it in at the end. You can really get creative with this thing because they've created something that is universal. You can find a 6-ring hole punch anywhere and get really creative with this book. So yeah, mind you, this now has the notepad in here. It has a sticker book up here, and then it has 6 months worth of daily pages. And I like how it feels once the sticker book and notepad are back here, because it gives it more of a sturdy feel for me, for my preference. And yeah, this is the agenda. I want to show you a size comparison between the two. They are about the same size in height and width. See? So while the actual A5 pages in here are smaller, right? Like there's a size comparison of the 7x9 versus an A5. But the actual agenda itself is the same size as the 7x9 coiled life planner. So that is something to keep in mind. So there you have it. There is my functional planner lineup. I am also using a medium-sized passion planner that I use for memory planning, and I intend to do a different video on that. But as far as functional planning goes, this is what I am using. This is what I intend to use. This is what makes me feel good, makes me look forward to planning, and I feel productive in this way. Oh, gosh, I was gonna tell you, and then I forgot. So the reason I was able to start planning here was because in my initial shipment of this agenda, I mistakenly received 2 of the July to December 2022 inserts, and instead of the January to June 2022 inserts, I received 2 of the July to December 2022 inserts. And so if you can see here, it says November 2022. Everyone here on social media was telling me that, not me, but us, the audience, that the dates of November 2022 align really nicely with June 2021. So I went ahead and took out the rest of the November 2022 inserts that I had that were extra, and I plopped them in here. And so that's how I've been able to start writing in my agenda, and I love it. As you can see, checklists are it for me. Time blocking is it for me, and I love this. This planner is beautiful, whether you use stickers or don't use stickers. Here you can see I used a mild liner. Here I used just pen, and I am so happy with it. So there is my planner lineup. Please let me know if you have any questions, if you want to know anything more. Can I help you decide something? Can I show you something that you're interested in? Just let me know, and I would be so happy to show that to you and answer that for you. So go ahead and drop me a comment below. If you are not yet subscribed to my channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I will be so happy to have you join my YouTube Pixie Fam. And if you do not yet follow me over on Instagram, please follow me at PixieDustPlanner. There you will see regular photos of my planner, how I use it throughout the week, and just other tips and things that I like to talk about. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.